Good evening. Well, it is I, Rain Hounser. Okay, let's get this party started. Okay. Time to head over to the next quest of the game. Okay, everyone is in uniform, but... Okay, unfortunately I can't understand Chinese, but I can read a little bit of Chinese. Time to focus on the star now. Okay, might as well focus on that. Let the ones with the bigger brain deal with the troublesome situation. Isolde. Interesting outfit. I'm more curious why she does look the part that she could be better than just an NPC. Okay. Let's say hello to Damien.
Ah, the mystics from Yunquei Summit have arrived. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pan show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Judging from your tone, are you upset that our Shifu isn't here?
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwan Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunquei Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate.
There we go.
Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
You seem to be in a pretty good mood, Mr. Damien. With so many people here for the safety inspection, I thought you'd be swamped with work.
It's rare to hear you speak so pointedly, Master Wise. With the Exaltus appearing in Waifei Peninsula and Porcelumex being held responsible for security, I'm probably coming off as too relaxed.
Given that too many variables just popping up left and right, it's no wonder.
To be honest with you both, although my official title is General Manager of Porcelumex and Waifei Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else, who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
I see now. No wonder you were so willing to provide us with clues earlier. It wasn't your head on the chopping block. It seems like it won't be long before you have full control over security, too.
Come now. No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation.
I'd rather just focus on one damn thing, rather than multiply it by multiple folds with just different aspects and principality. I don't want to be in charge of security at the same time in a managerial position of watching over a production line at the other. Paperwork is just gonna double despite the fact that I'll be having assistants. That's not how it works.
But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
Oh? Why is that?
Why don't you have a look for yourselves? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porcelumex remains strong. Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Waifei Peninsula.
It better be that way.
We
But
also sent
unfortunately-
invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up. Which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military and Waifei Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
TLDR, they just don't want to get close. Since everything is already under their control, might as well let them have it.
I heard that TOPS and the military often have conflicts regarding porcelain issues, but it seems the situation is even worse than I expected.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of porcelain, and by controlling Waifei Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource.
And here's the worst part. If they even fucked up or something, they might do something.
So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing the identities of the military guests here today is key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
Interesting.
But she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform.
That's because Missy Zolda is not a military officer. She's a research consultant. Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further.
A researcher. Interesting.
Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porcelumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
In other words, you guys have a stockpile and stockpile of stuff. Despite there's an ongoing problem. Even the production was hidden, but you guys have stockpiles for emergencies.
I see. There's no more pressure from TOPS' executives, the government, or the military. But who are the remaining guests? There are quite a few older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights.
Old and judgmental men. Perfect.
It's a great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment? It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear guests, thank you for coming to Phylum Heights to participate in the Waifei Peninsula Safety Inspection. I am Lucro, Co-Chief Executive Officer of the Porcelumex Group.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also Co-Chief Executive Officer.
Antagonist? Question mark? Okay. I'm now curious about the next
I've
situation.
seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before, so are those two your direct superiors?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porcelumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
Is it okay for you to talk?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly. The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people.
And then they're gonna try to put their hands on Damien. So in other words, a flip-flop game.
The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Waifei Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side. So I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition.
But the time that he joins hands, he is basically putting all bets in.
But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
We will work closely with everyone here to
So
reinforce
it's a
our
dangerous
security measures and
balancing
deliver a
act,
report
literally,
to
he
the
said.
public that we can be.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Even if you did a good job, they're still gonna berate you in any small issues that come forth. Even though you're just a bridge, you're still gonna take fire. Kinda sad, but at least in the future, you might get an easy break.
Wise, what should we do now that Damien's left?
What do you have in mind, Belle? I'll go with whatever you decide.
After hearing all that from Damien, I'm kinda curious about the guests now. He's not exactly very trustworthy, so you never know what's true or not. Let's split up and check out the hall.
Given what he's been through, I doubt. Yeah, my eyes literally looking at her. That's how unique her design is. Sweetie is going to be rich after tonight. Ah, dumb old fogies. Greed.
Wise, you're back. Find anything interesting?
From what I saw, the safety inspection doesn't seem as serious as I imagined. The experts and TOPS representatives were even chatting and laughing together. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
Yeah, I had the same feeling. The safety inspection seems more like a ritual for the city's upper circles to align their intentions and just a way to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But come on, let's not worry about that now. It's not every day Porcelumex is picking up the tab. Let's enjoy the meal. Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
All right.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
say you're top notch.
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm
Ooh.
terribly sorry.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much. Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry? Sorry, I must excuse myself. Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde. That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
And she's disturbed because of that role.
the Time Fields. Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease.
You flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now, so I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said,
Seriously, Damien? Ah, great. From positive to negative again.
all I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a Time Field as well?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption out Porcelumex has the reason. Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the...
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They... Miss, the honor of the Time Field. I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Ah, great. Way to go to
Grandpa,
start a chapter.
did I make a mistake? What should I do? What's going on? What's that? Wise. You're up to...
I was just dreaming. You told Eos to learn the drums and set them up right in the middle of the store, saying it would attract customers. But no customers showed up. Just a bill from the bank. Thank goodness it was just someone knocking on the door.
Wise, how little do you trust me? I'd never do something like that. Besides, there's no way Eos's little legs could ever reach the pedals. Forget that ridiculous dream already. Signorine Hu went to answer the door. Let's go and check what's going on. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up at this hour.
Ah, Damien. I'm gonna hit him. So much for being the good guy for once. I should probably trust that his first facial introduction a bit more, rather than his second attitude towards us. Because of this situation, I have little trust in Damien now. Until something actually causes him problems, I want his attitude to be reshuffled.
Master Pun, that glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths, and this. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Yunquei Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
To be precise, it's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Ms. Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
Who?
Signorine Hu, who was knocking just now?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
What? You're Mr. Wise and Ms. Bell?
Hi. I'm Wise, and this is my sister Belle.
I'm more interested who is introducing this fine lady to us.
Hi! Didn't expect we'd meet again. All right, Wise, stop staring at me. I know I shouldn't have said that. I see. So, you spotted an To be honest, Ms. Montefio and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch.
Miss Montefio. Ah, our funny little Lucy.
Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone. I can't share all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning...
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the time fields. Turns out she's likely here in place of her grandfather, who's fallen ill.
Not just ill, gravely ill.
We're not sure what exactly happened, but Alice was probably threatened by them. In any case, Porcelumix clearly doesn't take her seriously. The way they're treating her so differently from the other guests is really going over the line.
Basically, Damien is acting like a scumbag again, just like the first introduction of him. Instead of like persuading her, to just blackmail her instead, which is much more faster from and more efficient from their own eyes. Because it's not like a teenager like her can do anything when it comes to the worlds of adults in terms of shitty wordings and reasonings.
Since Ms. Montefiore spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that As agreed, I'll be staying in Wi-Fi Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
Hey, Wise, what do you think?
Since she's a friend of Lucy's, we should help her out. Our last encounter was a bit awkward, but it was mostly on our end.
Do you charge per case? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand.
Good job, Miss Panyinfu.
Don't worry. Here at Yunque's Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mystery.
Yeah.
Senior Yinhu, you just assumed we would take the job.
Hey, come on now. What do you mean speaking on your behalf, huh? Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded, they're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two now.
This is supposed to be proxy work, our money, but Panyinfu just went ahead with, oh, this is a Yunque's Sonnet kind of job. Oh no. Fine. Since I'm already learning mystic arts from them, might as well add on.
Seriously? Now you're guilt-tripping me?
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us
Guilt
tonight?
tripping.
Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Wise will go with you to investigate.
Are you both really willing to take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelumix have brought recently.
You can rest assured, Miss Timefield. We'll accept the commission and investigate with you starting tomorrow.
Oh, look at her belt. It has a sad face on it.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying
Yay,
here tonight
smiley
then.
face. Okay. Let's see. Interesting. Discovery. I'll put it on 15 minutes. Bamboo and dispatch. And since I'm already here, auto select bamboo and dispatch for 15 minutes. Adventure. Oh wait. Next business. Craft. Okay. Okay, finally. Okay, might as well focus on this, what is available. Okay, I think that's good enough. And time to get lucky. Oh, okay. Still not yet. Okay, the one's here. This is Shifu's room, and a mix of modern and traditional design. Comfy bed, here I come. That would be me after 2 hours of gameplay. Okay, this funny Rabbit Thiren. Help shall be received. Ah, we? Interesting. Guess this place is gonna get more people. Chunky Tabby.
Good morning, Mr. Wise. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
No problem. You came to us for help, and really, no need to be so formal.
All right. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
You seem a little tired. Did the thought of what you saw outside last night keep you up?
Not at all. Having all of you, it's just the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
Oh, no, it's not that bad. Soybean Temple just lives up to its name.
Thank you for understanding. By the way...
How about we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure. Good thing you suggested starting outside.
Continue.
Alice, let's talk about last night. You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang.
Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window. I pulled back the curtains and saw large slanted shadows, and there was a glowing skeleton stuck with...
Let's get...
you... I have some theories after seeing...
I think our guesses are probably pretty close.
Really? First, about that huge...
It was a flower pot.
Huh? A flower pot?
It was probably from You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I've... Now, onto the flower pot. Why do you think...
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up, but that little creature couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot looks like we have the same... That leaves us with just one...
It's pretty clear. The culprit is whatever
A
animal
shining
left those glowing little
bamboo.
footprints. Since it's... There's no phosphorescent paint on the drain pipe, so it's likely the little creature hitched a ride on the cargo and was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later, while trying to escape, it knocked... But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, it could...
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far. Wise, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby. If we follow them, we might be able to find whoever or whatever's behind this.
Also, look at her belt, angry face.
Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
Cool.
Let's follow them and check it out.
How could they? I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
Oh, I cannot get that. Okay, fine.
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off?
No, it's not a bamboo.
Let's go down and take a look.
Paw prints.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM. Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Fairy, you're not helping.
Well, she is a rabbit. She's not wrong.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Uh-oh, the footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone?
A raccoon.
There it is! Don't let it get away!
Chase the raccoon!
Here, it ran into that shop!
So you were behind yesterday's pranks! The real culprit...
Monato?
What? Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming! What can I get for you? Huh? Oh well. Huh. Guess I got found out after all.
Oh, the ghost.
Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume that you are the owner of this Tanuki? His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama. Uh-huh. What I mean is, he's not just this Tanuki. He had... excuse...
Seems this one is going to be...
That girl's name is Yuzuha, right? She suddenly changed the subject. Seems like she'll be a tough nut to crack.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family... no, wait! We're not here to shop. Miss Ukinami, we don't even know... Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate... returning the favor. How could you not understand? Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula a
Yuzuha, saying something like that.
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two.
Excuse me, may I say something? Porcelumex brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that, even with so many well-known experts on the inspection team, none dare to defy Porcelumex. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember now. I've seen you before. Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again.
Yes, petty pranks. I'm not gonna count it.
I really appreciate you saying that. But you don't look so thankful. No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being... The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were... Monato, what's with this person?
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
So from the sound of it, you're pretty...
Okay, time to cause problems for Porcelumex. We're not yet done. It's part 2 now.
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device also. Was it just my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Part...
That's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Monato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
And both of you will be besties in the future. At the moment, you guys kinda get on the wrong. But we will fix that on a later. Oh wait, no, not we, but you guys will just figure it out.
Could someone explain what just happened?
If this thing gets bigger, I am in love at causing problems for Porcelumex. Damien needs to be taught a lesson.
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow. Items not listed in the official registry.
Perfect! That's gonna be good.
Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Yay! Porcelumex corruption scandal! Exaltis disaster, now Porcelumex add funny corruption scheme. Internal purging commence.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the hollow.
Perfect. And then Lucy being, less than equipped, or doesn't look like much of an investigator, but she has a smart head. Oh, people are gonna ignore that fact that she's an investigator and probably let her slip within the lines so she can go undercover and investigate anything. Oh, I love this kind of scenario.
Where did you find the shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloon Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Monato! We're heading to Siloon Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumex and give them a real scandal to deal with. Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay? It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right? Of course not. But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, Wise, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue. I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly. You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Can I come with you to Siloam Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the Hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day! Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling miasma just show up at our door!
And it all happened because of cheeky Tanuki.
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Wise away.
Oh, trust me, the cunning hair is much more cunning to play around with. We had a fair share of funnies thanks to Nicole. Compared to you, at least you're tame compared to, you know, Nicole.
Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
Monito, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
They're all students. Well, that's a big students for my eyes.
Got any plans for today? A good meal always makes for a good start.
The elevator's still out of service? But I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns?
Sorry. I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porcelumex. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be...
Then, is there...
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Siloam Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the Hollow, and since Porcelumex has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the Hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Siloam Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Siloam Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porcelumex. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
Oh, I get what you're doing.
There must be other ways to get to Silum Bay, right? After all, the elevator wasn't always here.
Exactly. That whole no other route nonsense is just something Porsalumex tells outsiders to fool them.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
And the elevator is just a shortcut.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say.
Oh.
We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
In other words, it's pure hiking hell.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little.
Wise, this is not gonna be good to you, but at least it would be fun if we swap places. My legs are strong and my stamina is awesome.
But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porsalumex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Silum Bay.
Oh, good job, Yusa. 2 steps ahead. If one exit is out and there might be another one, they might have blocked that also, but here's the kicker. Your guys are a native.
Good point. Yuzaha and I will go check things out first, Wise. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
There we go. Even Belle is now a mystic.
I wonder how things are going with Minato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
Okay, let me check on the exploration. I'll take it an hour. Dispatch. Just let it cook. We'll have a lot of stock soon. Ah, found it. I told you I'm gonna be back for it. Hey, our car is here. Oh, she got affected. Manaka got totally ignored. Okay, let me turn on the AC. It's a bit hot.
We just have to follow this track to get to Siloon Bay. Watch out! There's security mechs patrolling up ahead.
Once I get back, maybe I'll post about what happened today on the forum.
Four. Okay, time to lock in. Got my bearings and ready to go. I thought it was her hair. It was just a Tanuki pad.
We've got enemies.
Gonna be fun.
Careful.
Don't go too hard, Monato, or people will notice the damage.
Can we implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something?
The agent's suggestion is worthy of consideration.
Very. Shush. All done. Let's go.
Hold on. Come with me for a sec.
The Rabbit Thiren.
Oh, it's you.
This is so cute.
Alice, don't be afraid. It's us.
Wise! It's you! You frightened me.
Oh, that was a cute scream. God damn it. It's a good thing I have it recorded.
You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here?
Mizukinami? Mr. Komano? I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discover, and if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
We appreciate it, Alice, but don't force yourself.
Thank you, Wise. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Siloon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the...
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow Scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
You got yourselves a little rabbit soldier.
Alright then, I've got no objections. What about you, Monato?
Welcome aboard. A patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
You're a real chatterbox, but you handle yourself well in a fight.
Oh, I appreciate it.
If you're not sure how to respond to Yuzaha, just don't. She won't get mad. Wise, you can give it a try too.
Wait, Monato, are you riling her up on purpose? Yuzuha, focus on the enemies. The enemies!
Right. Alice seems more interested on
It's people from
using it.
Porsalumex.
Shh! Let's try to avoid them and take a detour. As if all those security mechs weren't enough. Now they're sending in reinforcements?
Okay. Puzzle time.
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
Wise was always the one jumping around with Eos before. Eos's tiny legs can jump that high?
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
Three Denny's. And there we go.
Nailed it. Classic Faithin.
Great job, Belle. Let's keep going.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing.
How much longer until we get to Siloam Bay?
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
The weakness has been exposed. And then we're there?
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
Now you see why I sometimes just want to punch him. Right, Wise?
All done. Everyone, let's move.
Let's see. Oh, look. Someone's watching us. Is it Damien?
Yuzuha! Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrong again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite Bubble Pop candy with rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, They ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his holo internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the holo from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right! What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha?
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
That's right! He was hauling cargo in the holo for poor Salumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shake was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she...
Ow! That story was awful. And didn't...
That one wasn't a lie. Mellow...
What?
Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie.
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last...
All right. But in exchange... This was part of the last batch delivered to my place.
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Afang. Anyways, if the...
Let's go.
Interesting.
Do you need our help?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Minato and I will go find Uncle Afang. Wise, you go with our little lady here and check with Mello. Let's go!
There we go.
Whoa! Hello, little one. Can you...
No.
Huh? It's important to keep your word,
But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outside.
But look at her.
Thank you for the... Hey, little one.
Uncle Balrong's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha...
So Yuzuha was...
You can trust them, Mello. They really...
Yuzuha!
You know where this dark piece of...
Yeah, I do. Dante found it. He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun. Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha?
Things are a little complicated now, and I'm afraid Dante might be in serious trouble.
Huh? Oh no! What's going on? Can you help him? Wise! I didn't think you had it in you. Your little prank really impressed me. Nello, if you care about Dante this much, you should stop holding a grudge against him, okay?
So it was all a trick, huh? But I get it. I'll make up with him. Gotta run.
Yeah, he's gonna have the
Now that
grudge.
we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante. Ukinami Balrong. I was dying trying...
Miss Ukinami,
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like... What I don't get is... Couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to watch?
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now It's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill.
Bedridden.
I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, alright?
Yes, I will.
Alright then, let's get going.
At least now both of them are on the same page. Let's see how their relationship progresses. From strangers, acquaintances, to close than friends? Close as friends? Not sure.
Where's Dante's place?
It's up there, very close.
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Well, it seems our four friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a live round.
I have a good feed. Oh, she might be the person who was following us. Glad it wasn't Damien.
Don't shoot, Miss Isolde. We surrender. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Mr. Wise.
Don't worry, we handled business. That. Would you mind giving us a membership? I mean, no, that's wrong. Would you mind to buy our membership, Miss Isolde?
But you're right. I came to Siloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
I didn't expect you to be a regular visitor here. You had us fooled. When we met you and the elevator technician earlier, we thought it was your first time visiting Wi-Fi Peninsula.
I was sent to show the military's goodwill, so it's best not to cause any unnecessary trouble. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Siloon Bay given how strict Porcelumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why don't you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom?
You little stinker! What did you just say? Get back here! Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero. Even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this.
Is this your money?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my... Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day. The Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better. But there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff, but that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again.
I can't blame you. I would get riled up from that.
The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuza, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left.
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
Okay.
I'm not sure how I feel after hearing all that.
So, Missy Zold used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
Okay, interesting. Let me take a good look.
Dante,
Monato?
we came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Monato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Monato is. Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Missy Zolda told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the defense force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it. But I want to change.
I'm pretty impressed, Dante. I didn't realize you'd thought about all this so deeply.
It really is a great dream.
Missy Zolda, where are you?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really...
Yeah, I know.
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore. I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an obscura. Was it made in Waifei Peninsula? Ah, I think I get why you came to Silum Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
We're relieved to hear that.
I've got a question. Why would an obscura...
Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems. And there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me?
I mean...
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Mr. Weiss, take it.
Miss Isolde.
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. It's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard. So once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the hollow's exit.
In other words, she used practical, down-to-earth measurements to figure out where it came from, where it drifted based on rough estimates, and that rough estimates makes it much more smaller, and Fairy, with her wonderful calculations, can pinpoint it even further, making sure the needle in the haystack isn't a needle in the haystack.
Wow. I'm not sure if I completely understand, but it sounds like we're pretty lucky.
It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month.
Okay, a call. Apparently the dog outside got released accidentally. Now I have to chain him up again. BRB, it's just gonna take a minute or so. Okay, there we go. The dog issue has been fixed.
Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
What's up, Monato? What's with the,
Oh, it's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1!
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
Miss Ukinami's last name?
Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Sailoon Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves.
Wow.
I see. So...
No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my... I decided to leave with...
that kind of...
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before doesn't still... It is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura shard, we both...
Phew. We finally managed to calculate it. I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Well, now it gets used.
Thank you for your insights, Mrs. Zoll.
No need to thank me. Miss Timefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
Yeah, I hope that she gets to be happy. But at the moment, we have bigger things to deal with.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead a little would be good.
Miss Yuzuha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
Into the deep, I suppose.
Ah, there it is. There's a drainage pipe up ahead. We're on the right track.
The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to spot them.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited holo data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations. Wise, we've cleared out loads of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
Don't underestimate me. I'm doing fine.
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made, and it's really well hidden.
According to the records, there used to be a materials lab around here that was shut down years ago. It seems the ether concentration in the area remained stable and within safe limits, at least until the miasma started increasing. Due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab once had long-term researchers stationed there, and scholars were often invited to visit as well.
What if the lab was never actually shut down, and it was instead turned into an illegal porcelain production facility?
Sounds like something Porcelumex would do. All right, let's keep heading upstream.
That's kind of obvious. They have to change, they have to chase profit margins, or even managers that want a penny pretty Danny.
We've been walking forever. We should have run into some enemies by now.
You actually sound kind of excited about it, Monito.
here with our technique.
Huh. The tracks lead right up to here.
Uh-huh.
Let's look around and see if there are any other tracks. Watch out! More ethereals have appeared.
More than the ethereals. I'm curious to see if that door up ahead can be opened. Let's go see once we're done with these ethereals. Come on, let's go check out that door.
Wow. That was so
Come on,
cool.
let's go check out.
Okay.
Like the vibe here, and
Time to play a game. There we go. Hack complete.
It's open. Let's go. More tire tracks here. We're definitely heading in the right direction.
The miasma around here is getting pretty thick. And there are more monsters, too.
They were hauling stuff around in a place like this? That's just begging for trouble. Though we're not exactly in a much better spot ourselves.
Oh, and wow! Mr. Komano is throwing shade at himself.
Whoa! Our princess is throwing shade?
Never mind. It's probably better if I just keep quiet.
Lol.
Road ends ahead.
Huh? It ends?
More monsters.
Let's wipe them out ASAP and see what clues we can dig up around here. Riddle, there might be a passage behind that miasma.
Let's check out what's behind that miasma.
There we go. All clear. Illegal.
Is this
Manufacturing.
really as far as we can go? This can't be right. It's not like me to have such bad luck.
Don't worry, everyone. We may not have cracked the elevator's passcode, but Fairy and I checked the terrain nearby. The cliff behind us isn't that steep. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff, but it'll take a bit of time to figure out the best route. And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
In that case, let's head back for today.
Yeah, the hollow gets even more dangerous at night. Best not to stick around. Let's get ready to head back. Time to go, my lady. Milady! You scared me!
That's cute.
You're the one who scared me! Why were you just standing there, zoning out like that?
It's just that... I just felt that label on the crate looked oddly familiar. Like, I've seen it somewhere before.
Any idea when you might have seen it?
It should have been pretty recent, but nothing else is coming to mind at the moment. My apologies for the delay. We finally made it back to Phylum Heights. It's already dark now.
Great work, everyone.
You too. Good job on keeping up with us all this way. And hey, our princess was actually more useful than I thought. Thanks. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
All right. I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you all.
Yes, that's me. And you are...
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving...
A package?
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the... If possible, would you mind coming?
All right, understood.
Oh, great.
The place where the package is stored...
We're almost there. Since the package is quite large, we wanted to be careful. In case something goes wrong during the delivery. What on earth?
Oh, no.
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around you, did you?
Idiot. I wonder they're done yet. I'm more curious how they are interrogating the funny person. Oh, 19 hours. Let me cancel this. Okay, this is gonna be fine.
Hey, Wise, there you are.
Senior Yinhu's still not done with the interrogation?
It appears there's been some progress. I think I heard Master Pan say, "Ah, that's right. Just tell us." Let's wait a little longer.
Master Pan must have watched a ton of crime dramas. He even said lines like, "Lighter sentence if you confess, harsher if you resist. Want some fried rice? And, sorry, I'm a mystic."
Are you alright, Alice? Being the bait must have been pretty scary.
There's no need to worry. I'm quite all right. I may not be the best at dealing with unexpected situations, but thankfully, we were prepared for this one.
By the way, did you guys feel anything?
What do you mean?
You mean the guy that's following us?
So you also felt as if we were being followed?
Yeah. At first I thought I was just being paranoid because we ran into Miss Timefield and Miss Isolde. What should we do? Should we get him?
We could go for it, sure. But then what? There's Porcelumex personnel and security mechs nearby. Taking them all the way back to Suibian Temple just isn't feasible.
I agree with the proxy. Besides, they probably haven't tried anything because we've got numbers on our side. Once one of us is, if we can figure out who they're after.
I think I'm probably the one they're after.
How come?
Because I just remembered. The crate that hit my window last night had the exact same label as the one we...
Then we were right. That fake concierge really was the one smuggling stuff into the hollow. They tried to go after Alice just because she saw the crate. Whatever they're moving, it has to be something big.
Oh, look! Master Pan and Mr. Komano are coming out.
Senior, how did the interrogation go?
Ah, he confessed. He told us everything. Come on, let's step away a bit. Don't want that guy overhearing us. Don't worry, Beelion and the others are watching him. All right, this spot'll do. I'll keep it short. That guy was smuggling ether explosives into the hollow.
No wonder it was so heavy.
Exactly. It was disguised as insulation material during transport, but he didn't dare swap in stronger ropes, worried it'd raise suspicion. That's why the ropes snapped during the lift. He heard Alice shout, and since the crate was damaged, assumed she'd seen the explosives. So he decided to silence her, fearing the whole thing would be exposed.
So that's what happened. But I never even saw what was inside the crate. Pitiful. Trying to hide one crime by committing an even greater crime.
Good thing you all stayed sharp. He played himself and walked right into the trap.
Who ordered him to transport the explosives?
The one who gave him the orders was his superior at Porcelumex. He's just a low-ranking grunt. He doesn't even know what the explosives were meant for.
Right, Porcelumex. Okay, time to clean out Porcelumex corruption.
But he said they've been transporting them for 2 weeks now. I did a quick estimate, and the amount of explosives in the hollow is already enough to flatten 100 Suibian temples.
They're definitely planning to use those explosives to destroy something. It's clear now that their crimes aren't just about profiting from illegally producing high-value goods. There's a lot more going on.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, we also have some good news and bad news.
Let's start with the bad news. That's likely the real problem we'll have to handle.
All right. The bad news is, he said tomorrow night is the final run for transporting the explosives. But on the other hand, we found an access card and password on him. You can finally get into that elevator you couldn't access before.
So that means tomorrow's the deadline, and their plan is about to succeed. What's everyone thinking?
We must stop them. As a member of the Timefield family, I can't just stand by and do nothing in the face of such evil. What's wrong?
I always thought you were just a nervous, wishy-washy overthinker. Never figured you had this much fire in you.
Yep, they're gonna be besties in the future.
Miss Timefield, Yuzaha means she's really grateful you're willing to keep helping us. And so am I, of course.
Monato, next time you skip internship classes to work on your side gigs, don't expect me to cover for you.
All right, everyone. It looks like we've made our decision. Let's head back into the Hollow tomorrow morning for another investigation.
All right, let's do that. Tomorrow, Junior Bell and I will provide support from within the temple. Junior Wise, give Shifu a call now. Let's see what she says. It's getting late, and we've got an early start tomorrow. You should all stay at Swabian Temple tonight. That way, we can look out for each other.
Wise, you go ahead and call Yushu and Shifu first. We'll take care of everyone's accommodations.
There we go. Something big is happening.
I see. In any case, Wise, you must all be extremely careful when you head into the Hollow tomorrow. Porsalumix has been busy dealing with the safety investigation, yet our enemies haven't faltered in carrying out their plans. That means they're out of time and desperate to act.
So you mean that they don't have full control over this situation? There's some other factor that's forcing them to act?
It must be so. I shall head out once I settle things tomorrow and should be back at Swabian Temple by night. Strictly speaking, Yunque Summit should stay out of Waifei Peninsula's affairs, but given the urgency, we'll make an exception.
Sorry to trouble you, Shifu.
There's no need to be so polite. Oh, right. Nothing. Never mind.
What is it, Shifu?
Well, it's nothing particularly significant. Just these past few days, I've had a lingering sense of unease. A few days after we brought the corruption incident under control, some of the data piles in the Hollow suddenly went inactive again. But this time, the data pile failure was brief. The officials believe it was just normal interference caused by the increased miasma levels. I hope I'm just overthinking it. Well, that's all. Go get some sleep. If you want to stay strong, a good sleep schedule is better than any technique.
Understood. I'll go and check if everyone's done tidying up.
Then I'll leave you to it. See you tomorrow.
Oh, Wise, you're done with the call already? I was just thinking of saying a few words to Shifu myself.
Huh? Why is everyone just standing around here?
There's not enough rooms at Swabian Temple right now. No one's comfortable taking Shifu's room or Senior Fufu's room, and the room Alice stayed in before is being used to hold the prisoner.
But I just talked it over with Miss Ukinami and Belle.
In that case, Belle, how about you three stay in my room? It's a bit more spacious since I keep the HDD there.
Yay! Thanks, Wise.
Are you sure it won't be too cramped with the three of you staying here?
Don't judge our space needs by your build! Besides, with this kind of vibe right now, doesn't it feel just like a field trip?
Wow, you're right! I've heard all about them before, but I've never actually been on one of those trips myself.
You never went on a field trip as a student?
No, never. My school has a lot of aristocratic kids, so they thought trips were too risky, and didn't want us spending time showing off and competing like that either. So, we never had one.
Perfect! Then tonight, you get to experience the joys of commoner life. First on the agenda, ghost stories.
Wait! Ghost stories?
Judging by that face, milady, I can tell that you're the perfect audience. Don't worry, I'll make sure it's a night you'll never forget.
Oh no, Yuzuha.
Ghost stories. Glad I dodged that bullet.
Oh, Wise, you can't handle the scary stuff.
What's wrong?
My belt feels a bit heavy. I wanted to take it off, but the buckle seems to be jammed.
Hold still. Let me take a look. We sometimes get similar issues with the crafts at our shop, so I always carry a toolkit with me. See? Here.
Huh? This is...
It's a little tool I made by modifying a hair clip. It's also my lucky charm.
Oh wait, that's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was called Magic Sailor Boo, right? Belle used to wait for it to air every week when she was little.
Right. Yes.
Are you all right?
It's nothing.
Don't brush me off.
Actually, I had a pair of hair clips just like this when I was little. They were my favorite, but I lost one of them.
How did you lose it?
Looking at Alice's expression.
This isn't my first time in Wi-Fi Peninsula. When I was very young, I came here once with my grandfather and father. We visited Porcelumex's lab inside the hollow. It was my first time being in a hollow, so I was really excited and wore the clips that day. But just as we were leaving Wi-Fi Peninsula, I suddenly realized the left one was missing. At that point, our whole family was already in the car heading home. But when my father saw me crying over that lost clip, he got... Daddy, can you really find my Sailor Boo?
Of course. It's your favorite hair clip. We have to find it. I just happen to have some more questions for the lab researchers anyway. You and Grandpa head home. I'll be back once I find your hair clip.
Thank you, Daddy! You have to find Sailor Boo! If you don't, you can't...
Your wish is my command, little princess. Sir Lionel shall reclaim your lost treasure with...
I never imagined that would be the last time I'd ever see him.
Huh?
My father got into a car accident on the way home. Public security believes it was caused by fatigue. He crashed into the guardrail on a sharp turn. The fire from the crash was so severe. Grandpa couldn't bear for me to see my father like that. So I only attended his funeral.
Can I ask one more thing?
Public security searched the crashed vehicle, but found nothing like the hair clip.
Don't be ridiculous!
Yuzuha, are you alright?
Sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
It's quite alright. I know you mean well, Miss Ukinami. It's not often we get to talk, and I really brought the mood down. Right. Since Miss Ukinami's hair clip is a good luck charm...
It's nothing special, really. This hair clip was simply the first gift I got when I was a kid, so I kept it.
That's it? I thought there'd be some dramatic twist-filled story behind it.
Same.
I thought the same as Wise and Mr. Komono.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just telling it like it is. Especially every time I hear you say, Mr. Komono, I have to hold back my laughter so hard my abs start to hurt.
Very well. From now on, let's be more casual with one another.
Everyone's up. Looks like we're all in good shape. Let's get ready to move out.
Wise, you take everyone to the hollow with Eos. Signorine Hu and I will support you from afar.
There we go. Let's see the time. 12:30. I'll have to continue this tomorrow. Anyway, good night everyone, and thank you for staying with me.